I'm Leslie Rhode for AskTheLawyers.com, and this is AskTheLawyers.com news. A California man and his wife were awarded a $4.5 million verdict when a jury found the man's artificial hip was defective. The man, who was in his 60s at the time, had a Wright Medical Profemur hip stem surgically implanted in 2007. 3 years later, suddenly and without warning, the hip stem broke, fracturing in two at a laser mark on the stem. Denver attorney George McLaughlin was one of the plaintiff's lead attorneys on the case against Wright Medical. The company denied there was any defect in the device. The plaintiffs, through their expert witnesses and attorneys, contended the device failed because a laser used by Wright Medical in the manufacturing process had damaged the hip stem, leading to its fracture 3 years later. At the conclusion of trial, the jury agreed with plaintiffs and awarded a verdict of $4.5 million. Wright Medical appealed the jury verdict, and after almost 3 years in the appeal process, the verdict was affirmed, confirming the multi-million-dollar award. Attorney George McLaughlin said no orthopedic surgeon who does hip replacement surgery expects a hip stem to break a few years after implantation. Anyone who has suffered a hardware failure of their artificial hip should consult with an attorney who has experience with these products. If you or someone you know has a question for a lawyer regarding hip replacement devices, go to AskTheLawyers.com. I'm Leslie Rhode for AskTheLawyers.com.